Let me see here. Where's my link? Huh. Okay, well, we don't have it for some reason. Hang on, we can find it. All right, testing for volume. All right. Yep. Seems good. Okay, let's flat it. We'll just do the basics here. Hey, Brian, how's it going, man? I'll just do the basics here, and then we'll flesh it out. And I managed to mess up last time because I completely forgot one part of the instructions, which was to change the guy Wolverine's stabbing into Age of Apocalypse era Cyclops. So we're going to have to completely switch that up. Not even sure how Andy or Adam Kubert draws feet, so I'm not sure if this is remotely accurate, but okay. So we'll just do the basics on this head, on the the body. And then we'll figure out where to go from there. Because this is all going to have to change. I'll be fine. that is kind of the natural progression, is it not? How's it going, Sheldon? This is how I'm doing most of my drawings these days. Really, is I work out all the particulars beforehand, so I can fuck up on scrap paper and not potentially waste Bristol board. I'd rather not, you know. But ever since I saw Rob Norton doing it, it's like, oh shit, that makes a whole lot of sense. Like, particularly when he was doing perspective on a separate piece of scrap paper. So again, you don't have to worry about all those lines cluttering everything up and then, you know, erasing around everything. You know, you just draw the main lines you're keeping afterwards. It's like, oh shit, that makes a ton of sense. Get the original up here. Okay. Okay. Gotta like how the Deadpool versus Wolverine, when they did Age of Apocalypse Weapon X, they gave him like the rock star haircut. It's like Adam, just kind of reflecting how crazy Adam Kubert went with the hair. I'm down. I have to fake some of these shadows in now. I think he's mostly, no, it's not even really underlighting. Just kind of pick a shape that kind of follows the contours and go. Don't forget the weird little painted stuff he's got going on his forehead. Little spikes there or whatever they are. Let's find a picture of Age of Apocalypse Cyclops. I guess that'll work. He's gonna have to like larger shoulders than this guy here. Fill him out a little bit more. We gotta get him. He's got like, okay, so he does have the goggles. He just got the one thing on, the one eye spot here. And then he's got the walkie-talkie shit coming down. Okay. And it's 1996, so everybody has the poofiest hair. Make it kind of dynamic there. Get it flying across his face. Roughly like that, sure. This is, yeah, I think this is based off of something in either, I got to assume it's the Weapon X storyline from Age of Apocalypse. And Guy requested it be Age of Apocalypse Cyclops, because the whole deal with Wolverine and Cyclops in that continuity is Cyclops blasted off Wolverine's hand, Wolverine cut out Cyclops' eye. That leg is too long. That should be about where the knee is, where his hand is. because he's all hunched over. Really, the groin's probably up there. So, yeah, that would be pretty much where the hand is. Wonder if that's going to cause some tangents. Potentially, I suppose. Not sure what this mark is. I think that's from the old drawing. Unless that was where I put a foot before. And like 10 minutes ago and just forgot. Could be the case. Some kind of, yeah, he's got like a shoulder pad or something. Yeah, he does too over here. I can't even tell what's going on. I wonder which series he would have been, because I have a couple of odd issues. Hang on, let me. Factor X. I think I've got an issue of Factor X. Very, not really. Yeah, just the one, but that should be enough. I think it's by Steve Epting. Interesting. Does he have any? He just has like black boots, eh? Okay, sure. Nobody really bothered designing the bottom halves of these characters, did they? Okay, I think we can at least start working on Wolverine a little bit here. The Cyclops character I want to run by the dude commissioning it first. Nope, that's the soft tip. Hey, Monty, how you doing, buddy? Nah. It's interesting drawing off of. Hey, Biff, how you doing, man? Happy Father's Day. And hey, Alex. Indeed, indeed. Let's see, what do I need for... He's got some pretty thick lines for the ropes here. Don't know why he's got ropes on him, but I'm sure that was explained in the comic. Well, they do kind of bring the room together, right? I assume that his other hand here got shredded up in the comic, which is why he's having to pop the claws through the bucket on his left hand here. Hey, Stumbler. Thanks very much. You too. Sure, I think that looks all right. There really does seem to be just a lot of drawing random shapes in Adam Kubert's stuff, and just so long as you shade them properly, you kind of just hope they end up looking like muscles. It's like, does it work? It's like, kind of. And hey, Stark, how's it going? Let's see here. Do I know 2? I think so. Let's throw in some random hatching here. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Yeah, that's the universal greeting, I believe. Just gonna hatch off everything in all sorts of different directions. And that will look like detail, which will mean victory. What's he doing here? How do you shadow this structure? I think you shadow this one like it's got with like hair. Hey, Comic King, how you doing, man? Oh, hey, that ended up looking interesting anyway. That is very unlike any arm I've drawn, and I kind of like the results. Oh, you finished the yard work. Yeah, that does seem like what you should be doing on Father's Day. Speaking of which, happy Father's Day to any dads in the chat. May you finish all of your yard work today. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's not something dudes usually keep track of anyway, right? I mostly keep track of it so I can remember to call my dad. And then afterwards, like, oh shit, yeah, no, the kids are going to be calling here too, aren't they? Fuck's sake. Don't worry, I turned off notifications here. I could use an 08 here. There we go. See here. Did he bother rendering the belt? Not much. And then all sorts of shinies along the legs here. That'll usually work, right? Again, another universal greeting. I think we're going about like that, something like that. All right. Where's my 03 at? There we go. Like that? Yeah, I think so. Kind of want to try these shapes out. Just at first it was like, nah, I'm going to ignore these shapes, and then I was like, you know what? I kind of want to learn these shapes because this seems like useful information. Yeah, I think that one will just probably go over with the whiteout because that turned into a bit of a mess. Yeah, I didn't turn into much of anything. That's okay. Like that? Sure. Okay, where's my brush? Hey, Robo, how you doing, man? Let's leave that white part in there. Why not? All right, that sounds like a plan, man. It's not like the worst way to spend a Sunday. Apart from the bit about it sounding like you're at work, but. Yeah, tomorrow. Okay, that all works out fine. Absolutely. Well, got a whole bunch of black on the page already, so that's a good start, I guess. Yeah. Come on. Where's my nails? Where's my lack of nails? All right, sounds like a plan, man. I'm gonna go. Not so much about smearing the stuff that's there. I'm gonna go getting it on my hand and smudging it all over everything else, I think. So I gotta try and avoid it. I'm starting to get a little bit of a new appreciation for Adam Kubert a little bit here, because he's whatever he's doing with these muscles here is fucking nuts. Like, like Jim Lee. I'd say Mark Silvestri too. I understand what they're doing at least. I can't do it myself. That's fine. I barely comprehend what's going on here. Yeah, I think that's probably it. I'm trying to grasp the philosophy, because a lot of it seems to be get a lot of contrast going. You know, if you got too much black in an area, throw in some white shapes to mix it up. If you got too much white going on, you got to throw in more black shapes. And it's like, that doesn't make any sense to me, really, but... Like, you want big areas of black going on for sure, but never like a solid area unless you're silhouetting. I'm just kind of throwing extra shit in here now, because why not? There's all sorts of crazy lines going on in here anyway, just like weird black shapes. I don't think it'll matter too much if I just kind of add a little bit here and there. Yeah, this is another commission. And he's got another one he wants to get me up for after this, too. It's nice. A lot of new comics will be coming in for this. Yeah, well, funny thing with the commissions, because I mean, so far they've all come from people in the States, right? And in Canada, we use e-transfer. I think it goes directly to your bank and shit. Americans mostly use PayPal or some version of that. For some reason, PayPal can't seem to get to talking with my bank. Remember one time I tried depositing a smaller sum and it just kind of disappeared. That was fun. So, you know, people commission stuff and it's like, okay, well, that's kind of real money. It's more like Monopoly money, honestly. But what I can use it for is to buy comics because my comic shop accepts PayPal. Cash App, yeah. I never use Cash App. I have no idea how that works. It kind of works out. Like the commissions end up paying for the comics. Unless I ever get like a very large commission, then that will be a bit of more of a problem. I would probably want to prioritize. Like in that case, yeah, I might want to go with Cash App and see if I can figure out something with the bank. I have no idea what that even is, man. A Stripe payment gateway. Little checkout. Oh. Huh. Okay. That'd be something worth looking into for sure. This is not a tricep, but we're ignoring that shit. We're just kind of giving the impression that things are flexing. Yeah, this will work. Okay. Hey, Brain, how you doing, buddy? This feels like... I remember having a fighting fantasy book. I think it was probably Forest of Thieves. Some of this musculature feels like that. The artwork in that. Oh, I think... Oh, a 10K vid. Oh, I see. It's like, I don't know about that. Maybe I like before the years that would be crazy. That was mostly down though to the Weapon X video. So the big surge in subscribers. I think I got, because YouTube, like, if you check in on a video's specific metrics, YouTube will track uh, how many subscribers you got from that specific video, as well as how many, how many views and all that shit. And like that video alone got me about 800 subscribers. Which is awesome. The thing is, I don't know how repeatable it is. Yeah, but there's a lot that needs to go. A lot of ground needs to be made up between then and now. Like I kind of go by thousands at the moment. So like, yeah, it took 2 weeks for me to go from 4,000 to 5,000. It's taking more like it might be more like a month to go from 5,000 to 6, and even that, a lot of it is, I think, spillover from the Weapon X video. Yeah, no. Well, I mean, the good thing is that some of the buzz stuck around for it. Like, it did get me. Like in the last 28 days, we've gotten like 1,500 new subscribers, which is amazing. And at least for now, those people are paying attention to what I'm dropping. So the views are up on everything, which is awesome. Again, I'm trying to keep it in perspective, though, because that can subside at any time. It'd be slow if it did, but we'll see. We'll keep doing the celebration type videos, the go for 2 hours or whatever the fuck they do. Yeah, no, that does seem to be the case. Like, obviously there's a cap somewhere. But for now, at least, it's just been a case of the rate of growth has increased. And it's like, okay, I'm cashing on that while I can. To the moon, yes. Hey, and in the meantime, everything's just, all the numbers are going up, so that's very gratifying. Just try not to take it for granted. I had a minute there where I was like, oh shit, I might be like a professional YouTuber right now. And then the numbers started going down. It's like, okay, no, you're definitely not that. Calm down. Oh, hey, it's Genuine here. How's it going, man? Well, I did hit 5K, and that was the Sin City video. For 6K, I think we'll do Craven's Last Time. So I got that a while back, and I wanted to go over it, and then I did the first issue of it, and nobody watched that shit. It's like, okay, nobody wants to do the episodic story thing, I think. So if you present it all in one video, that might work a little bit better. Yeah, that went down on, I think it was Monday. So it's not like you missed it by much, you know? Yeah. That one's doing okay. It's not blowing up though, like Weapon X did, so. We're gonna need a whole bunch of arm hair along the bottom of this. Okay, but what about along the arm? I would just, yeah, about along the bottom here. What other reaction would have been like if that was what The Rock was cooking all along? Is oh shit, it's brownies. And he brought enough for everybody. And Rock is such a nice guy. Jaylee has a new manga-ish series. That's weird. Okay. I can't imagine Jaylee doing a manga style, but then again, Jaylee does weird shit, so sure. I never did check out any of I haven't seen anything by Jay Lee. I don't even know. The most recent thing of his that he did that I own is I think some of his Dark Tower shit, which is probably 15 years old at the newest. There we go. Hey, you know, not bad. That is some Cinderella. And hey, Matt, how you doing, man? And hey, Gapardo. That was the deal with Age of Apocalypse, where Cyclops blew up, or I don't know, did something to Wolverine's hand. Again, not sure how you can do that when like he's supposed to be able to regenerate from just about anything, but whatever. It's cool, right? That's all that matters. Well, that's most of what we got here. Either 80s metal or stuff that sounds like 80s metal. Much to some people's chagrin. Fast and Furious by K-pop Demon Hunters Arcane. And okay, so we're just gonna quote all sorts of popular shit. I don't know about these ropes. Yeah, they're not great, but oh well. Probably shouldn't have drawn the ropes. Like, I don't think it even really occurred to me that I could have done this without the ropes. Oh well. Well, I'm sure that'll work out just fine there, Brain. You let me know. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then just a bunch of little ab things here. I feel like Adam Kuber was kind of into Kelly Jones at this time. Some of these shapes, I don't know. Bob Layton was on Rob's porch for the prologue book. Oh, really? Well, what was with the delay then? Because the prologue did come out early. Like, it came out first, at least. And Deathmate Red was delayed for like a year. It does have a bit of a bad kind of look, doesn't it? And those pages do look very different. That's true. Oh, naturally. See, that's the thing. Those prologue pages do look very different. I could see that being a Bob Layton look. The thing is that did come out on time, as far as I know, or like the closest to on time that any of them did, probably. And then there's the fact that Deathmate Red was delayed for like 6 months or something. I'm not sure. I always heard that was the reason why. So I'm wondering if it's unrelated. Glad you're enjoying the videos anyway. It's been a long ass time since I watched any of those. So I'm not going to speak to the quality on any of those. I have no idea. I'm not going to try and defend it. Yeah, interesting look. All right. See, that seems like something I'm going to want to check into a little bit. Because I'm thinking one day eventually we're probably going to revisit Deathmate. I'd like to have that story straight. So I'm going to have to actually, I think, listen to Rob's account of it. Unfortunately. As much as I hate listening to Rob talk. Thanks, man. I'll try. Very different kind of look from what I usually do, I feel like. In some. So I realize, like, it's not just, like, part of it is that I'm completely unfamiliar with Adam Kubert. The other thing is I've never tried to do Dan Green inks. And try to emulate any of his lines. And it's like, oh shit. What have I got myself into? Because, like, that's a dude who's, like, supremely confident in just how fast he can go. Whereas I'm not that guy, right? You know? Oh, shit, get back there. Gotta put all the little lines on the spittoon here. I know, man. He's one of those polymaths. Gotta be, right? Right. No, it's coming along nicely though. I'm digging. I don't know if I thought I'd get this much done today. So everything's kind of a bonus right now. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna go grab a quick smoke. I will be back shortly. Oh, and maybe I'll get my knee brace in the meantime. That seems like a good idea. If I can find it. There it is. Okay. Okay, I'll just be there in a second. Okay. Let's get the cord out. All right. I feel like I missed a bunch of shit. Oh, did Brian join up as a member? Thanks, man. I'm trying to remember to get membership stuff out every once in a while. It's tough, though. The videos themselves take a lot of fucking time. Did Indigo happen to plant a copy of Adolescent Radioactive Black Belt Hamsters? Because that would be interesting. How much does that even go for? I feel like that's one of that's still expensive. Oh no, I'm wrong. First issue, $6. That's not bad. Maybe I should pick up a copy of that sometime. Jerry had a gangrene jujitsu jerk. Oh man, the GoBots of of radioactive black belt hamsters. The hamsters omnibus. How many hamsters? Oh, there is a fair bit. But like maybe, well, I don't know. There's like 20, 25 issues total. Is that how much you put in an omnibus? I got the impression it was more like 40 or 50. I've never gotten an omnibus, so I don't know. Oh, that can come down now. All right, good stuff. Let's work on this face a little bit, eh? Hey, Incubus, how's it going? And it's Blood Force because Blood Force is the name of my comic, and that was kind of the point of the channel when I, like was just to get eyes on the comic when I started it out, and then the channel itself turned into more of a review thing. And then I started in with the live streams, and it's kind of its own thing now, but. It does still link to the comic at least, so that's all right. No, they're called Blood Force because it's a '90s comic essentially. It's like, why was Bloodstrike called Bloodstrike? Are they always hitting blood? No, it's you put blood in the title because it sounds cool. And because I can do all sorts of blood-based puns off it, essentially. Sounds like an image comic vigilante team of vampires. Okay, yeah. That would totally work. I do plan on one day having Dracula in the comic, because Dracula in comics always works. But that's like a long way off. Okay, what does that even mean? Can control blood. like slow the flow of blood to your brain. You know, make you have a heart attack, that kind of thing, by flooding it and give you a blood clot. Like Magneto controls, those are not remotely the same thing. Yeah, no, that would work, but the vampire thing, you can totally do that. Just don't call it Blood Force. Please. We're going to have to figure out how to do this hair, aren't we? Oh, shit. Here we go. She can pull it out of you and turn it into weapons to slice you up? I hope that's you joking, man, because that's fucking stupid. Well, this ink's getting pretty thick. No joke. All right. That seems fucking dumb to me, but all right. Whatever they want to do. Coagulate. She can magically use supernatural blood as a weapon. She can control the blood of others and make them bleed to death. The hibbity jibbity, man. All right. Like, I could see, like, 3 or 4 good uses for blood powers. Apart from, I can turn your blood into weapons. Because, again, that's fucking dumb. But, like, you know, I can make you a... what's the word? Where you can't stop bleeding. I can't remember the name now. Yeah, Carnage was also a dumb character. Is that what he does? I thought he was just a symbiote. Hey, Kojo, how's it going? No, thank you, Kojo. Right back at you. If justified. Adam X. Yeah, I have the first appearance of Adam X. I'm thinking I gotta go over it at some point. Every time I get it up in the line, I was like, oh God, is today the day? I don't know. I don't know if I'm there, you know? Yes, happy Fathering Day to everybody. Yeah, this stuff's getting very thick. Okay. I have to thin this out, I think, at some point anyway. Maybe not today, but... Oh boy. Okay, we gotta try and... figure out where this, how this hair works. I don't know. I think there are a few inherently dumb characters. Gunfire was one of them. And yeah, this is the Age of Apocalypse version of Wolverine. What were Major X's powers? We never found out in Major X #1. He came from the future, he had a gun. That was about it. I assume he has some kind of psychic powers, because he's Cable's kid. And Adam X was, he was kind of a dumb character from what I saw. He was meant to be kind of a parody character, I would imagine. I mean, that's, you know, that's all fine. I haven't read anything with Adam X in it before, so I'm not going to make any judgments on the character. Other than, again, he seems very much like he was intended to be a parody. Like, just judging from his hair, that's what he looks like. Oh, we're talking about Major X now. Ah, okay. He only uses advanced technology and weaponry. His fighting skills and his special abilities were obvious. See, the difficulty with giving Major X advanced intelligence is that you require a writer with intelligence. I don't know that he had that. You can count on it at least once a stream. RoboCop remake coming up. Well, you know, of course it's tired. Liefeld came up with it. Liefeld doesn't have any fresh ideas, man. It's fine. Everything he does is kind of a retread of something. And I said in my video, I think that's okay actually. If it's just like I want to do my version of that. But then he just, kind of fills it with his usual, this is what I put in every story kind of stuff. Has anybody watched X-Men 97 Season 2? I have not personally, so I couldn't comment. I watched, I think, the first episode. And it's like, okay, that looks interesting. And it's like, okay, I'm good. Okay, that might have to do. Drawing hair has never been any kind of strength of mine. I figure people know that shit by now. Season 1 looked interesting. It didn't look too bad from what I saw. It looked like they were trying to do some cool stuff. At the same time, I don't need to watch an X-Men cartoon, I'm good. Shit, we're just about done with Wolverine here. Got to just kind of soft shoe after that, I think, because I'm not finishing. I'm not getting any ink in on Cyclops at this point. I want to make sure that the guy's cool with how he looks so far. No, I think I hear accept. Oh, no, wait, this is Bullet Boys. I was kind of mixed the two up. X-Men 92 is worth a watch once a year. We're talking about the original cartoon? I haven't seen that in years because, honestly, I remember, not particularly digging the animation when it first came out. Same guy with the commission. This is the same as the last two. The Wolverine getting the hole blown through him, and the Sam Keith everybody lining up shot. Well, we'll finish Wolverine here, and we'll get a bit more definite on the line work on Cyclops, and then we'll have to call that. Hey, Raven, how you doing, buddy? I'm looking very closely at what Adam Kubert was doing in the original. And thank you, Comic King. I appreciate it, man. But again, I'm working off of somebody else's work. I can't claim any credit. Like the Wolverine, I'm going pretty much exactly how he has him. Or as close as I can get anyway. I mean, there's a lot of like improvisational lines in there. I'm just kind of guessing sometimes. I do like the way it ended up though, so all worked out fine. This is a shot from, I assume, Age of Apocalypse. Dude DM'd me the shot he wanted and said, can you switch the guy that Wolverine's stabbing to Age of Apocalypse Cyclops? And I was like, yep, I can do that. Particularly if you're paying me. I'm trying to think. In '92, was I watched a few episodes, but it, you know, of the old X-Men cartoon. But in '92, I would have been like 14, 13, 14, around there. So like we were getting to the point where a cartoon had to be pretty good to grab me. I thought it was okay, but it was kind of, I don't know, production line. So it just kind of, yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, the guy that I'm doing these for, I believe he makes T-shirts out of the images, so I don't know if he sells them. But you might be able to get them after. Okay, they fall right after season 2. I mean, again, I remember from season 1, episode 1, the stuff with Jubilee and the Sentinels. Thought it was okay. I thought, yeah, I think I thought it was kind of cool. And then it got old, like pretty quick for me. I think by that point, I had been to a convention where they were playing Akira. That was my first time seeing Akira. And it's like, wait, this is what you can do with animation? Well, I mean, I don't know how many. I don't know how if you can say back when anime was good, because I mean I don't know how many actually ended up looking like that, or whether that was just a bunch of obsessed dudes. I don't know enough about anime, so I mean, like, I know that there's at least some like shorthand versions of that, but there's so much fucking work in Akira that it's like, I feel a large part of it was because the guys who were running the sweatshops who were producing it were fucking lunatics. And you don't get that too often. Does anyone in Blood Force drive a motorcycle? I mean, it's got to be Popo, right? Is there anybody else who can drive a motorcycle? I feel like Shockblock could get away with driving a motorcycle. You know what? The next storyline is going to be him going to the Himalayas to fight ninjas. Maybe he gets there on his motorcycle, driving through the snow. Is it a Transformer cycle? I don't know. It will not be. I will not be using a real motorcycle for reference. If anything, I will be using Mark Teixeira's Ghost Rider motorcycle. I think Comic King, you commented that on Major X. I don't think you could do that. Would be a bad idea to reference Mark Teixeira's Ghost Rider cycle. I think that's how every motorcycle should look in comics. Oh yeah, no, it is a lot. Everything references the Akira slide. It's hard in comics because it's all down to the movement. High tech, yeah, no, definitely should be high tech because, you know, shock lock. Yeah, you're right. There we go. I think it's got to be Megazone Part 1 and Part 2. What the fuck is Megazone? Let's look up Megazone motorcycle. Okay, yes. that thing, yes, I am down. Electricity cracker wheels, yes, okay, definitely. That's some good shit. We don't listen to Brain. Brain has bad ideas. It's okay. Okay, where's a pencil at? I know I have one of those, right? I know I'm probably looking right at it. There it is. Okay. Okay, so we're going to try and get the details on Cyclops here, and then we'll probably call it. Oh, it's Sabbath time by the sound of it. Let's make these shoulders large. This is the way too roided up version of Cyclops anyway. Hey, Spartan. Thanks very much, man. Happy Father's Day to you too, if warranted. Or to your dad. One of the two. Maybe both. Okay, this is actually a little bit too long for the arm. You probably want that around here. Which will solve some of the problems with the knees underneath, I think. This is like the most useless bracer he's wearing. Is Cyclops in Avengers Doomsday? That'd be weird. Is he really? Okay, fuck. I had no idea. Hey, Clark. Thanks very much. Gapardo. I disagree, but I mean, you're certainly entitled to enjoy it the most. But there's so many fucking good versions of Wolverine. It's tough to say definitively, for one thing, whose is the best. Personally, I prefer, I mean, a few different versions, I guess. Sam Keith comes to mind from Blood Hungry. I think it's kind of tough to top that. Barry Windsor Smith did a great Wolverine. I mean, Jim Lee, of course. Again, tough to really argue with. Dude built his career on that shit. On drawing cool images of Wolverine. And now he's hailed as like one of the best of all time, right? So it's like, okay, there's a pretty good argument right there. Sam was awesome. If only Sam had enjoyed his work as much as the rest of us did, that would have been great. Oh, of course. Liefeld is of course is up there as one of the greatest Wolverine artists of all time. Just ask him. I feel like I'm gonna give the game away a little bit. Next review coming out tomorrow is Gambit #1. I'm in a mood to draw a lot of hair on people now after having read that. I think that's a good lesson there, Raven. Find something you enjoy in your work, at least. Because, like, goddamn, like, I feel like tons of people love Sam Keith's work, and he hated it. Like, if he could have drawn like Jim Lee, he absolutely would have. It's like, but you draw like Sam Keith, and that's, like, arguably better in some ways. I mean, that's one of the reasons you put grades down, right? Sometimes. The phone cords. Hey, Roland, how's it going, man? Everybody loves the phone cords. A few people took a stab at doing the phone cords and then discovered, holy shit, is this hard? Or, you know, maybe not entirely hard, but so fucking labor intensive. All right, I think that's about as much as I can do on this today, really. I got a fever. And the only cure is more phone cords. That's terrible. That's so terrible. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I know. When I put up my my hawk stab, which I still have. Here, hang on. I'll get mine. We're talking about Uncle Jerk. I can get mine. Where is it? There we go. Yep. So, when I posted this one, yeah, Uncle Jerk came and kind of posted it in camaraderie. Because that shit took for fucking ever. I think this took like 5 or 6 streams to finish. I didn't mind doing the phone chords that much, actually. My brain just kind of switches off, and you're just doing the same motion over and over again. I'm looking at this now, and I'm thinking, like, how the fuck did I even do this? Like, without tracing it. Although I think if I tried to trace it, I never would have gotten very far. Yeah, no, that was a fun one though. About a week of streams just to ink all the fabric. Yeah. No, like the first 2 streams, I think 2 or 3 were like the torso and the arms and shit, and the head, and it was like, all right, this is all the fun stuff. Now, okay, here we go. And it took another 2 or 3 streams to get like the leg and all the phone cords in there. And I was just like, oh my god, this is brutal. All right. Anyway, I think I'm going to call that for today. I'm going to send this off to the guy, see if he's cool with this pose for Cyclops. Well, when Wolverine's boot had the wrong cut. Oh, dude, why would you say that? Oh, here, let's start on a little bit of, just a couple of little things along the edges here. Oh, that doesn't look right. All right. So yeah, thanks for stopping by, guys. I appreciate it. Again, happy Father's Day to everybody in the stream. If you haven't called your dad yet, and you can, I'd say go do that. I took mine today. It took a minute and a half because that's how me and my dad talk. All right. Peace out, guys. It was good hanging out with you. I'll see you on Wednesday.